Hello and welcome to Warriors TV for Cinch, the League 2 action at the Stenhousemuir. Welcome Dumbarton to Oakview Park. This is the fourth match of the season, which currently sees the Warriors with 1 win and 2 defeats, whilst the visitors, who were relegated from League 1 last season, currently sit top of the table with 3 wins from 3 games played. There's a few former Warriors players in the Dumbarton side. Ryan Blair here a few seasons ago, John Gemmell on the bench signing for Dumbarton earlier this week. It's the same going the other way. A few former Sons in the Warriors side: Nat Wedderburn, Ross Ford, Connor Brennan, just to name a few. Of course, the Warriors will be looking to get back on form following that last week's 3-0 defeat to Stirling Albion, and it'll be the Warriors to get us underway on Gavin Duncan's whistle. And away we go. Ball played back to Mikey Anderson, who returns to the lineup, and it's played forward by Sean Crichton, looking for O'Reilly, who heads the ball back. It's Della. Ball wide now. Callum Yates looks inside, puts it through to Matty Yates, holds the ball up well, looking for an option, and he cuts back. He goes down. The referee's not interested there. He points away for a free kick, and will book Matty Yates for simulation. Whether or not he died remains to be seen, but the referee thought it was a dive there. Corner, Ryan Blair to take. Ball swung in, and it's ended up in the back of the net there. Connor Brennan comes diving out for it, but Tamor got a slight touch on it at the front post that put it past his teammate, and Dumbarton lead in the 33rd minute. Ball swung in there, and Connor Brennan comes out to try and punch it, but Tamor gets a slight touch, takes it out of the keeper's road, and Dumbarton will lead by a goal to 0. Brown going down the right wing, still going, and he holds the ball well up against McNiff, the left back, puts the ball into the box, but with Brett Long that comes and claims that in the end. Warriors are able to make something of it. Throw on now in the second half. Linus, a long throw into the ball, bounces off of McNiff, and it's into the back of the net. And Barton, just minutes after the restart, finds himself 2-0 in front. There's a long throw causing issues there in the box. Martin McNiff swings his leg at it. It might help in that Wedderburn in the process, but all that matters though for Dumbarton is it found its way past Connor Brennan into the goals, and it's Stenhousemuir 0, Dumbarton 2, 54 minutes played. Warriors now looking to create a chance for themselves. Wedderburn back to Corbett. Corbett driving inside, keeps going, tries a shot from range. That's into the hands of Brett Long, who'll happily claim that. The Warriors going down the left side. Jameson to Walker. O'Reilly back to Scott Walker, and been moved over to left back, puts the ball in the box now. Adam Brown gets onto it, puts it back to O'Reilly, cuts it in, keeps going, has a shot, and it's through the legs, and Stenhousemuir put himself a goal back in the 72nd minute. Fantastic work down the left from Scott Walker, Ewan O'Reilly, and Nicky Jameson. Played it into Adam Brown, who lays off Ewan O'Reilly. And well, Brett Long, he's not had much to do, but should have done better there, and Stenhousemuir a goal back in it, 2-1. Corner, Warriors with a chance to them level the game up. Swung in towards the back post, Crichton with a header, and it's headed off the line by Finlay Gray. It's agonising for the Warriors. Jameson back to O'Reilly on the left. The Warriors with success down this left hand side now. Back to Jameson, plays it into the middle for Rosford, takes a couple of touches, has a shot from range, and it's narrowly wide of the target, and the Warriors going close once again. Brett Long was beaten there. Throw in for Dumbarton, another long throw in, it's headed away, but Dumbarton keeping the pressure on, looking, the ball wide once again over the top now, puts the ball across, and Jameson clears that as best he can, but still in the Warriors box, and laid off for a shot, and it's hit low, and Connor Brennan having to get low and tips it away for a corner. Free kick Warriors, or goal kick, sorry, taken. Let's put it out to Corbett as the Warriors looking for that late equaliser. Ball played forward, down the right wing. The Warriors looking, try and grab up a point here, ball at the box, and it's headed away. Finlay Gray brings it down and turns his man and looks to drive down the middle of the park. Not Weatherburn chasing down but can't get him, and he keeps going. Finlay Gray racing through the middle of the park now. It's a chance, well saved by Brennan with his foot, but falls back to Gray, chips the keeper, and it's 3-1, game over. And it sums up the afternoon for the Warriors. Defensive mistakes cost them, and Finlay Gray able to get the ball just inside his own box, drives through the middle, and his shot saved at first by Brennan, who tries to force it away, but Gray will get back to it in time, lobs the ball over Brennan, and it's Stenhousemuir 1, Dumbarton 3, and well, still a bit of time left for the Warriors. Ball forward, it's head away, it's knocked down as Dumbarton is trying to get that ball away, and it's back with Walker, puts the ball forward now, and just seconds left. Brown back to Walker, and seconds they were. Full time here at Oakleview Park. Stenhousemuir 1, Dumbarton 3, and it's, well, it's an own goal from Thomas Orr, coupled by a goal from Mark McNiff and Finlay Gray, giving Dumbarton the 3 goal, and it was Hugh O'Reilly with consolation for the Warriors in between that second and third, and it's another disappointing afternoon for Stephen Swift's side. They just haven't showed up again. Defensive errors seem to be the theme over the last couple of weeks, just giving away goals. They could have done better, and I think Stephen Swift knows that. But it's all eyes on to the next game now. This will be a Tuesday night fixture away to Elgin City in the SPFL Trust Trophy. Kickoff for that at 7:45, and if you are attending, admission is £5. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Well, Ewan, it's a frustrating afternoon here at Oakleview Park. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, I think you said it yourselves, but just a frustrating afternoon. Didn't start the way we wanted to start, and then second half conceded a really sloppy goal, and then kind of were really uphill climb from there, and yeah, it just wasn't good enough today.
Touch on there, but we were 2-0 down, and it was a bit of a moment of magic from yourself to pull us back to go in, and then just couldn't get that second goal to level, and they went up the other end. Yeah. The final minutes and scored the winner. I
thought, see if it was 1-0 and we kept it at 1, we would have came back, and I just thought when we conceded the second, it's going to be such a hard task. But saying that, I thought we kind of penned them in, and once we got the goal, for 10 minutes we would cross it in. Sean had a header off the line. Like I thought we were really pushing. We were going to actually come away with a point, which wouldn't have been ideal, but certainly better than nothing.
Yeah, and we look ahead to Tuesday night now as we're in the SPFL Trust Trophy as we make the trip to Elgin. Probably not the best trip for a midweek, but probably a good chance so the lads can get back on form.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. We've really got to stick together now. I think that's the only way we're going to get out of this slump. We've really got to kind of all get behind each other and try and get to the next round in the cup, and then go on to the weekend 3 points in the league.
Yeah, cheers, Ewan. Well, Stephen, it's another disappointing afternoon here in the Cinch League 2. How are you feeling after that?
Well, Cammy, you've said that to me too many times lately. Really disappointed. It's just you can't defend the way we're defending and expect to win games of football. I thought first half, Dumbarton had a game plan. We knew we worked on it during the week in terms of they're going to sit in a compact shape, they're not going to leave any spaces. We tried to work it side to side as quick as we could in terms of trying to get you in 1v1, but it never really materialised because they were so compact. But I felt as if they just played for territory. When they were going forward, it was a long ball up, we'd give them a foul, it'd be a long ball up, we didn't deal with a header, out for a long throw, and ultimately what we had to do then was defend long throws and corners, and we couldn't do that. The first goal is an in-swinging corner, and Tam gets mixed up with Connor Brennan and headers it in, which, if you defend the way we're defending, you're never going to win a game of football. And again, second half you come out and it's a long ball again. We don't deal with the header, goes out the other side, and they get a long throw in, and again mistime a header in the box, and then everybody misses it and they put it in. You know, and you're going, if you can't defend simple balls, there wasn't even any pressure on it. It was an own goal and a mistimed header where I think we were close to putting it in again myself. And if you can't defend your box, you know, you're going to struggle, and then go 2-0 down. And I thought the best bit of football in the whole match was the goal Ewan O'Reilly scored. Great link-up play with Adam Brown, who laid it off to him, and Ewan turned in the box and scored a great goal. And then we've got the ascendancy, and you know, we've got the possession, and then we're sending the centre half up, and they obviously broke on us at the end. But it comes down to defending. We need to be ruthless. We need to be ruthless, and ruthless in both boxes. And I'm sure I said that last year, and it doesn't seem as if we've improved much on it, because you know, we were really poor up the top end of the pitch first half, and we couldn't defend our box first and second half as well. So disappointed. We had a real chat in there and we tried to get it out them, you know, but I think the boys know there's so many in there that are lacking confidence. You know, there's so many that are frustrated with themselves because they can't get to the level that they can get to, because we've got good players in there, but right now we look like a bad team. We've got to be honest, we look like a right bad team now, and it's a travesty for the players that we've got in there. You know, and I'm the manager, I've got to take that on board. But you know, if we're gifting goals the way we're doing, you're never going to win any game.
Of course, you mentioned in there maybe defensive errors that are costing us. It was the same last season, as you kind of mentioned, and it's something I think must be a bit frustrating when I see come back into the side.
It's really frustrating. It really is frustrating, and you know, what can you do? You can't keep going over it. You know, you need to see improvement. That's the bottom line. And they need to defend their box better. Even goal kicks. We couldn't keep Dumbarton in. They were playing a goal kick up, and all of a sudden we were scarfing a header, and it was going out for a throw-in. And you're going, all of a sudden for a goal kick we're defending, we're in box for a long throw-in, and it's, listen, the boys know that I'm no standing here, that I've said it to them in there, and they know it's just, they're nowhere near the levels that these players should be at. And there's players there that will be frustrated in terms of some of them aren't even getting a sniff. But we'll go up to Elgin this week, and hopefully everybody will get, that hasn't been playing, will get a shot at it, and it's up to them, you know, because we can't keep allowing players to play and defend the way we're doing it.
Yeah, it must be a bit more concerning, even though it is still early days, that we are sitting bottom of the table.
Well, I mean, you never want to be bottom of the table, you know, but we're 4 games in, so we'll just need to take our medicine now, because we all know it's no good enough. I mean, we're working really hard. You know, I think we're training well, and ultimately, I just think psychologically that there's a few players really struggling in there with a bit of confidence, and I think that just needs to change. You know, see when you're doing, you know, football senses it, it smells it. I said that to them in there. It smells it, and you know, any mistake you make, you get punished. And if you're not doing the right things in defensively, then you don't get anything for games. So we've just got to try and set up, be structured, be hard to beat. And if we work hard at that, then we can overturn it. You know, we can come back. You know, because the players we've got are definitely very good players. But right now, 1, we're not playing well as a team, and 2, they're struggling a wee bit psychologically in terms of confidence and things like that.
Of course, Elgin away on Tuesday night in the Trust Trophy, and it must be a good timing to have a cup match after a recent run form in the league.
I don't know about going up to Elgin. No, listen, it gives other players a chance to stake a claim, and that's one thing it does. You know, because we've got a squad where we feel as if everybody can play a part, and there will be some frustrated players that feel that they'll go up to Elgin and say, listen, I've got a point to prove. That's what we're hoping for. But you know, you can talk about how we want to play and formations and structures all you want. You know, if you don't do the basics right, I said it last week, if we continue not to do the basics right, we're going to get punished, and that needs to change. That needs to change. That's the first thing it needs to change, and I think the boys are honest enough to know that, and hopefully we can get things right in the coming weeks.
Cheers, Stephen.